In our hectic world, the silence of an empty home often heightens feelings of loneliness and uncertainty. However, what if we could transform this solitude into a profound journey of self-discovery and resilience? The ancient wisdom of Stoic philosophy offers a unique perspective on living alone, revealing insights that are rarely discussed, but incredibly empowering. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." This quote captures the essence of Stoic living, finding peace within oneself, regardless of external circumstances. Living alone is not just a physical state, but an opportunity to cultivate inner strength and tranquility. Yet, how often do we overlook the potential for growth that solitude offers? How can we shift our mindset to embrace being alone as a path to personal enlightenment? The reality is that the challenges of living alone are often understated. The lack of daily social interactions can lead to a sense of isolation, and without the right mindset, it's easy to fall into a pattern of negativity. But here lies the transformative power of Stoicism. Epictetus taught, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This philosophy encourages us to view our solitude not as a burden, but as a canvas for building our character and fortitude. Join us as we delve into the often unspoken truths about Stoic living alone. Discover practical strategies and timeless wisdom that can help you navigate the quiet moments and find profound meaning in solitude. Don't miss out on any of the valuable lessons that Stoicism has to offer. Watch till the end and let the light of ancient philosophy guide you to a more fulfilling and empowered life. Number 1. Embracing the challenge. Life is filled with challenges and adversities. For those who follow Stoic philosophy, challenges are not to be avoided, but are opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Instead of viewing challenges as obstacles, we can see them as valuable lessons. For instance, the life of Seneca, one of the renowned Stoic philosophers, was full of difficulties and trials. From exile to political upheaval, Seneca turned these adversities into opportunities to cultivate patience and endurance. But how can we transform challenges into opportunities? The first step is to change our mindset. Instead of thinking of challenges as negative, view them as opportunities to learn and grow. A positive mindset will help us remain steadfast when facing difficulties. Marcus Aurelius, in his work Meditations, emphasized that every obstacle can become an opportunity if we know how to perceive and handle it. The story of Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, also exemplifies the transformation of challenges into opportunities. Born a slave and facing numerous hardships, Epictetus did not succumb to despair. Instead, he used these adversities to train his will and intellect, becoming one of the most influential philosophers of his time. What about you? Without challenges, can we truly understand our own strength? Ask yourself what challenges have helped you grow and become stronger. Share your experiences in the comments below. Your sharing not only inspires yourself, but also others who are seeking motivation and perseverance. Challenges are an indispensable part of life. Embrace them with gratitude and determination, for it is these challenges that help us grow and improve. As Marcus Aurelius said, "What stands in the way becomes the way. What obstructs our path becomes the path." Number 2. Discovering inner peace. Have you ever found it difficult to seek inner peace? This is a question that many of us might ask ourselves when faced with the turbulence and pressures of modern life. In Stoic philosophy, inner peace is not something distant, but a psychological state that can be achieved through practice and a deep understanding of oneself and the world around us. Inner peace does not come from avoiding difficulties or seeking perfection, but from how we face those situations. Epictetus once said, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views they take of them." This means that it is not the events themselves that cause us distress, but our reactions and perceptions of them. When we change our perspective, we can turn difficulties into opportunities to train our mind and soul. So how can we maintain inner peace in our daily lives? One of the most effective methods is the practice of meditation. Meditation helps us focus on the present, letting go of worries about the past and future. Marcus Aurelius, in his long nights of journaling, used meditation as a way to clear his mind and find inner peace. Besides meditation, journaling is also a useful method to maintain inner peace. Writing down our thoughts and emotions helps us to see more clearly what is going on in our minds, allowing us to adjust and change negative thoughts. Try spending a few minutes each day writing about what you are grateful for, the things that make you happy. You will be surprised to see how your soul becomes lighter and more serene. Another method to achieve inner peace is practicing gratitude. Remember, peace does not come from having everything we want, but from appreciating what we have. When we focus on the positive, the good things in life, our minds become more peaceful. Finally, ask yourself, can we find peace even amidst chaos? The answer is yes, if we know how to perceive and face life with a Stoic mindset. Begin your journey to discover inner peace today, for it is the path to true happiness. What experiences have you had in seeking inner peace? It would be wonderful if you could share your story in the comments below, as your story could be a valuable source of inspiration for those seeking peace and happiness. Number 3. Facing loneliness. You can feel lonely even when you are in the middle of a crowd. This is a real situation that many of us have experienced. Loneliness is not only about the absence of others, but sometimes it is a feeling of emptiness and disconnection from those around us. In Stoic philosophy, loneliness is not viewed as something negative, but as an opportunity to understand and develop oneself. Loneliness is a natural part of human life. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once said, "The man who feels no lack is truly rich." This emphasizes that wealth does not come from having many things, but from the ability to feel complete and satisfied with what we have. Facing loneliness instead of seeking fulfillment from the outside, we can turn inward and explore ourselves. So how can we turn loneliness into an opportunity for growth? First, we need to accept and understand that loneliness is not an enemy. It is a part of the human experience, and everyone goes through these moments in their own way. Instead of trying to avoid it, accept loneliness as a part of life. Ask yourself, is loneliness just a temporary feeling that can be overcome? One of the most effective ways to face loneliness is to create positive habits. Spend time on personal interests such as reading, writing, or learning a new skill. These activities not only help you forget the feeling of loneliness, but also enrich your life. For example, Boethius, a Roman philosopher, spent his time writing and reflecting during his imprisonment, and from that, he wrote the famous work, The Consolation of Philosophy. Additionally, journaling is also a useful way to face loneliness. Writing down your thoughts and feelings not only helps you relieve your mood, but also allows you to understand yourself better. Try writing about what you are grateful for, the things that make you happy. You will be surprised to see how your soul becomes lighter and more serene. You will realize that loneliness can be a challenge, but if we know how to face it, it will become an opportunity to develop and explore ourselves. But remember that social connection is still important. Even living alone, we can maintain relationships with friends and family through phone calls, messages, or online meetings. Find friends who can share and listen to you, because sincere connections are always a valuable source of encouragement. Number 4. Nurturing social connections. As we have discussed, sincere connections are always a precious source of motivation. Having a close friend who is always ready to listen is one of the most valuable things in life. Social connections not only bring joy but also provide significant emotional support. In Stoic philosophy, social connections are considered essential for maintaining balance and happiness. Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius once said, "Man is by nature a social animal." This emphasizes that humans are born to live and interact with one another. Social relationships not only help us feel connected, but also provide support when we face difficulties. However, maintaining and developing these connections requires effort and sincerity. So how can we build and maintain social relationships? First, let's start with sincere communication. A sustainable relationship begins with sincerity and trust. Take the time to listen and share with your loved ones. Sharing not only helps you understand them better, but also creates opportunities for them to understand you. Participating in community activities is also an effective way to expand social relationships. Join clubs or groups that interest you. Here you can meet people with similar interests and build new relationships. For example, Seneca maintained a deep friendship with Lucilius by frequently writing letters to share his philosophies and thoughts. Furthermore, expressing gratitude and caring for others helps nurture relationships. Sometimes a heartfelt thank you or a small act of kindness can strengthen a relationship. Remember, each small action you take can have a significant impact on others. Social connections not only bring joy but also help us get through difficult times. Ask yourself, is there any relationship that does not require effort to maintain? Surely not. Every relationship needs to be nurtured with sincerity, care, and patience. And dear friend, having a close friend who is always ready to listen is one of the most valuable things in life. Do you agree with this perspective? Comment yes or no to let us know your opinion. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on philosophy, personal growth, and living wisely.